Hello Capricorn, welcome to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. This is your March 2026 reading. If any of it resonates, please like, share and subscribe. We have the Three of Cups, the Strength card, which is Leo energy, the Chariot, which is Cancer energy, the Six of Swords and forward movement. The overall central energy for the reading is a Nine of Wands, the Two of Swords, the Justice card, which is Libra energy, the High Priestess, and the Emperor, which is Aries energy. And we'll just take a couple of these Spellcast cards to see why the guidance has come out. And we'll take a numbers card. There we are. And today we are talking about closure and healing. Closure and healing. Now, this is something that you might have to walk away from, or something, a period of your life that's shutting down. And this is going to take time to heal. Now, it might be that you've been through a terrible time at the moment and healing's needed. So this is time out. Be good to yourself here, pamper yourself, do something you enjoy. It might be you need some quiet time for contemplation here, but definitely time out. And, you know, it's self-care that's needed here. And there's something that's closing out or has closed out. Now, let's have a look and see. Spiritual growth, 1717. Now, when we do 1 and 7 is 8 and 8, 8 and 8 is 16, 1 and 6 is 7. So this is a spiritual experience, spiritual lesson here that you've been learning. Embrace your spiritual growth journey. It's leading you to a higher state of being. So anything we're experiencing in life always is for our higher good, and that can be very, very difficult to hear. But we're all on this life path to have experiences to help our soul growth. We all have a purpose for being here and lessons that we need to learn. And that can be very difficult because I can see here the overall central energy here is someone who's persevering. You've been through a lot, you're persevering. It might be that you're near the finishing line now. You're near the finishing line. Now, there's decisions that need to be made over this persevering stage that you've been through. Now, this is all wisdom that you've gained. Again, we're talking about spiritual growth, understanding life better, understanding yourself better, gaining knowledge here. But there's decisions that have to be made about how you want to go forward because we need to close this out. Remember, this is about closure. Now, with closure, there's a certain amount of acceptance that needs to be happening here. So accepting the challenges you've been through and understanding the lessons that you've learned or your soul has learned in relation to growth. So there might be a healing period needed for some people here. Be good to yourself at this time. It's quite a heavy energy. I can feel it here. Now, these are, like I say, this is wisdom. It's been heavy, but you're not on your knees. But there's decisions that will have to be made in relation to this. And this is the right time to be doing it. Now, this intuition card here, this person is rising up. It's time to listen to your intuition. Take that time out. That's why we talk about quietness and healing and doing something in, whether it be a bath, a walk in nature, a walk by the beach. I love the beach and I love walking in nature when I get the chance. And connecting in with your intuition. And this intuition is your gut feeling on things. And the reason that your intuition kicks in, it's not as black and white as we think. It's because there's lessons and challenges that you've been through. And it's your unconscious mind guiding you forward through the wisdom that you're learning and the soul growth that's taking place. So there might be decisions here. You might need to heal, take time out so you can get the clarity you need here to make the decisions on how you want to go forward in relation to what you've been going through. Now, this will help move you forward. Life will start to get calmer as time goes on. Mentally, you'll start to get clarity. Healing takes place. Acceptance of your situation takes place. That's part of closure here. And moving forward with acceptance. And what happens is you'll start to mentally get more clarity and see clearer and understand better about, whatever your situation is. And the moon always turns into the sun. So if you accept things, and I know that's hard to say, but this is the general way it goes. If there's acceptance, then you're not fighting against the tide anymore. And when you go with the flow of life, things will start, and I'm saying this, start to feel that wee bit easier for you. And you'll start to move on. Everybody will take their own time, especially if healing's needed here. But what Spirit's saying here is, this is a soul experience. Things will balance out. It doesn't seem fair, but there will be a fair outcome to this. There will be something you will understand. If somebody has done you wrong here, and it's court cases and things like that, there'll be a fair outcome for everybody involved. But there's karmic justice at play in this as well. So it's almost like saying, what you put into things, you get out of it. The realization, the understanding of things is something that's going to move you on. As the more you find the strength, oh goodness, I just said it and they drew me to this card. The more you find the strength and confidence to accept what's happened and move on from what's happened, and it could take a long time. I don't know what this is. It's about your spiritual growth. Then you will see the rewards coming. So, like I say, moving forward, life becoming easier rather. And this really is about having the confidence and the strength to carry on. And I'm getting a very, very heavy energy. You will be rewarded for your efforts. There will be rewards further down the line. It might not feel like that just now, but life's not over. It's closure that's coming. It's healing that's needed. It's a spiritual experience you've been through. And the chapter will end and something new will begin. That's just life. There's always a tomorrow. And what you're going to do as time goes on, you'll start to move forward in a more well-balanced way. And this person knows the path they need to go down to heal. They know the path they need to go down to bring closure. They understand that there was part of their spiritual journey and they're not looking back here. There's no reins. They know the only way to go is to go forward towards healing and acceptance. And what happens with that is eventually through time, and it will be different for everybody, you start to feel back in control again. You start to get control of your life again. You start to get back in the driving seat. You're inspired again. You're taking control. You're making good, well-balanced decisions to go down that well-balanced path, and you start to feel empowered again. And this is discipline. This person here is creating a life for themselves. They're building something through discipline and commitment. And it can be commitment to your healing. This could be commitment to the healing process that's going to bring this empowerment in for you. It's a very heavy reading, Capricorn. But what we're doing here is we're celebrating our success. We're celebrating things. And this could be being around people and just enjoying a wee night out or an invitation. Feeling again through healing that you can start to mix with people. It could be as simple as mixing with people again. This is groups of people. So if there's invitations and you feel strong enough and you've healed enough, don't feel guilty about going out and having a night out or a good time. But very heavy energy here. It's been a very difficult soul journey you're either on or going through or been through. But you will come out the other end. It's about finding your feet again, finding that. I'm sure I had a Capricorn reading that spoke about finding your feet, but finding your power again, feeling empowered to keep going and understand, that you will recover from this chapter, this life's chapter. We have manifestation. This is about you moving on to having the strength and the power to manifest something new. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper, manifestation step 1. Now this is a form of empowerment, finding empowerment. How am I going to go forward here? Transformation. Life is transforming. That's your spiritual growth. It's part of your spiritual growth. This fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. It's not done. Life's not over. What has your inner voice been asking of you? Listen and act. So again, part of the healing process, in the quiet, listening to your inner voice, trying to understand and work out the lessons that you've learned and work through your emotional situation is very helpful. Don't suppress your emotions. It's not about suppressing them. It's about working through them. Stop giving away your power right now. Stop giving away your power. Take back your power. That's easy to say. Take your healing and take back your power, and it will come. Your power will come back through time. I hope this helps, Capricorn. If it does, please like, share and subscribe. Bye-bye now.